Assalamualaikum. Let's continue with chapter 2B, data description. So in this chapter, you're going to learn on measures of central tendency. So in this subtopic, measures of central tendency, there's mean, median, mode, mid-range, weighted mean. The second one is measure of variations. So in this subtopic, we'll cover on range, variance, standard deviation, coefficient of variation, Chevy's theorem, empirical rule. We have z-score, percentile, quartile, outlier. And the last one is exploratory data analysis, 5-number summary, and box plot. Okay, let's take a look on your slides. Okay, 4 subtopics. So the main objectives are summarize data using measures of central tendency. The first one is central tendency. The second one is to describe data using measures of variation. And then the third one is to identify the positions of the various aspects of data. Okay, so measures of central tendency. A statistic is a characteristic or measure obtained by using the data values from a sample. So this one we already learned in chapter 1 last 2 weeks. Okay. Also, a parameter is a characteristic or measure obtained by using all the data values for a specific population. So this one we also covered in chapter 1. Okay, so in measures of central tendency, we have mean, mean, median, mode, mid-range, and weighted mean. Okay, the first one, look at the mean. We have 3 different formula for the mean. So the first one is a sample mean. You can see the difference between the formula for the sample mean, and then we have the for population mean, and the last one is the mean for group data. Okay, so for sample and population mean, they use summations of x divided by n. This one is also same, summation of x divided by n. But for mean for group data, we're going to use summations of f. F here is frequency. Xm here is a midpoint. So you need to times between the summation of frequency times with mid plot over n. Okay. Okay, let's take a look first. Mean. So mean here. Okay, let's take one example. So this example is represent the number of days for a sample of individuals selected from 9 different countries. So we have 20, 26, 40, 36, 23, 42, 35, 24, and 30. So how to find the mean? So the first one is you need to take all these numbers, added all these numbers like this over 9. So how you will get the number 9 here? So 9 here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 different countries. So when you added all this number, you will get 276 over 9. So the mean is 30.7. So the mean number of days off is 30.7 years. Okay, so the next one is a mean for group data. So we are using frequency and midpoint over n. So let's say, for example, we have frequency distribution of miles run per week. Find the mean. So we have class boundaries and we have frequency here. Okay, so the first thing is you need 0.5 until 10.5, you will get 8 here. Okay, so first of all, you need to times frequency times with midpoint. So for each layer, for each class boundaries, you need to times frequency and midpoint. So frequency, the first frequency is 8. And then the second one is you need to times 2 times 13, you will get 26. 3 times 18, you will get 54. Until 2 times 38, you will get 76. So when you get all these things, frequency times with midpoint, the last one is you need to find the summations of frequency times with midpoint. So the summation is 8 plus 26 plus 54 plus 150 plus 112 plus 99 plus 76, and you will get 490. Okay, so 490 you put here. Okay, and n is a total number of frequency. So total number of frequency, take this one, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2, you will get 20. So 490 divided by 20, you will get 24.5 miles. Okay. Next is a median. So what is a median? Median is a midpoint of the data array. Okay. So let's take a look on one example. Okay. For example, the number of tornadoes that have occurred in the United States over an 8-year period follows. Okay, find the median. So this one is a data array. So we need to find the median in this data array. So how to find this median? The first one is you need to arrange this data array. Okay, but this data array is already put in a range. So you can find that 184, 764. Okay, let's say if this data array is not arranged, so you need to arrange first the data array. You need to arrange from the lowest number until the highest number. Okay, so because this number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this number is even numbers, even data array. So for the even data array, we need to find the average between two middle values. So two middle values here is 764 and 856. So you can see that between 764 and 856, there are three numbers in front and there are three numbers behind. Okay, so for the median, you just take 764 plus 856 divide by 2. So you will get 810. Okay, so the third one is a mode. So mode is a value that occurs most often in a data set. Okay, let's take one example. Okay, so if there is no mode, for one mode we call it as unimodal. For two modes we call it bimodal. But for many modes we call it as multimodal. Okay. So for mode, the first thing is you need to, like in a median, we need to arrange this data set. So we have 18, 15, 34.5, 10, 11.3, 10, 12.4, 10. So the first thing is you need to arrange this data set, data array. So you can see that the lowest number is 10. So 10, you put here 10, 10, 10. And then the second one is 11.3. So put 11.3 because 11.3 we have only one. So you just put here 11.3. So 12.4 only one also. 14, 18, 34.5. So you can see that the most occurs number is the number 10. So 10 is the mode. So the mode is $10 million. Okay.